Rhys from Genetically Modified Bacteria Technologies. I'm here today to talk to you about why and how genetically modified bacteria is the right way to treat wastewater. The way in which using bacteria to treat wastewater works is that the different bacteria that consumes various parts of the harmful organic matter are put into the wastewater, and they then consume the harmful matter and turn it into energy and excrete non-harmful waste. But we expand on this idea. We genetically modify bacteria to have genes from different bacteria that consume different parts of the harmful organic matter, so that we can have one super bacteria that can consume all the harmful matter in the wastewater, so that we can simply duplicate that one bacteria and not have to worry about duplicating multiple bacteria. You may be asking, how does this work? Well, you take a DNA ring called a plasmid from a bacteria, then you take a DNA strand from another bacteria and cut out the gene that enables that bacteria to consume a certain type of harmful organic matter, and then cut out a space in the plasmid and replace that part with a specific gene. You then repeat this until the bacteria can consume all of the harmful matter in the wastewater. Then you place the plasmid back in the bacteria and replicate it for further usage. Think of it like cars. Different cars take different fuels to be able to run, just like bacteria. This car takes regular fuel, but others might take diesel or could be run by electricity. What we would do is take a part from each of the car's engines, put them all together, and then put that engine back in one of the cars. This would create a super slam dunkin' engine.
What comes next is amazing. What we can do is harness the energy created from the bacteria to be able to make more than enough energy to run the system that cleans the wastewater.
But how is this possible? The secret is in the microbial fuel cell. This is where the magic happens. Wastewater is pumped into the cell. When this wastewater is consumed by the bacteria, the chemical reaction that takes place releases electrons and protons. In the fuel cell, there are anodes and one cathode. The electrons are transferred into the anodes and the protons are transferred into the cathode. The protons, oxygen from the air, and the electrons are all gathered and combined to produce water. The transfer of the electrons creates a voltage, which is then used to power the fuel cell.
What would used to happen is you take the wastewater, clean it, and what you'd be left with is clean water, no extra energy, and a huge hole in your wallet from using energy to supply the system.
Now you would have clean water. Extra energy